Okay, that's what happened.
That's right. That's right. So that's probably why, because I'm still in my shit now, because somebody just sent me the picture of them wearing this shit. I'm about to email it to myself. Boom, long story short, I just tried to jump in Serenity Live, and they was like, basically I can't jump in the live because I'm disrespectful. I'm like, how? I didn't even say shit, but they was being scary. But now I know why, because they was yapping their flappers. But boom, long story short, the white girl was just in a live talking about, we don't even know what Chief is locked up for, and we don't know what he's been convicted. I mean, if he's even been convicted. I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, bitch, who the fuck get convicted 9 days after an arrest? And then, like, bitch, what the fuck? That's how I know y'all not get convicted 9 days after an arrest. Like, bitch, you just fresh out of arraignment. You lucky if you in a cell comfortably after 9 days. So I'm like, dude, okay, whatever. But then what hit me was she tried to say, we was there for all of that. Now, mind you, when I read the charges, right? I see the charges right here as I'm about to flip my screen. When I read these charges, it don't just say the U.S. It say Costa Rica. Now, why is it important? Serenity was there in Costa Rica. So if they saying that he's wanted for abusing children in Costa Rica,
exactly.
And y'all keep talking about y'all don't know Chief like we know Chief. Apparently, we don't know Chief.
Exactly.
You know Chief. So can y'all let us know what he was doing with these babies in Costa Rica with y'all nasty ass Funka Rica asses? But
exactly.
Here go the flick, y'all. These motherfuckers wearing Mama Dia shit. Now I just need somebody to send me the picture of Mama Dia with this on. Somebody send me the picture of Mama Dia when she had on her pee. Look at this whole team that ran through Mama Dia shit.
But mind you, now check this out.
Oh, here go
they
Mama
kept
Dia right here. Boom.
They kept a lot of her clothes in her. They was wearing her jewelry too. They kept a lot of her shit. Sure did.
I ain't even noticed this was Mama Dia right here.
Yep.
Look at these sick motherfuckers.
They was wearing her jewelry and everything. Yep.
This is gay.
Yep.
I don't fuck with nobody say. You don't wear shit
Thanks.
like that.
Yeah.
That's not, nigga, please.
Yeah. That's not they was over there. They was over there talking shit and shit. Well, it wasn't even Serenity. Because I had spoke with her. We had a long ass conversation. It was the white chick talking shit, talking about some Ashe Devine and Young Pharaoh spreading lies. How we spreading lies and you the one got on fucking live and said that he feed the baby sperm. You said that. Me and you
Shut up,
say
bitch.
that. She said that.
Yeah, Ashe and Young Bell. Ashe and Young Bell. Shut up, bitch. You
these people.
You get your fat pork chop body over that wall, like on Major Payne.
Facts.
You get your fat pork chop body. You worry about your motherfucking. You worry about your little motherfucking. What's her name on? You worry about your motherfucking Miss Piggy ass daughter. Okay, that you abandoned to go be over there with another nigga that abuses. Daughter. How you gonna neglect your own motherfucking daughter? Right. To go be with a nigga that sexually assaults his.
Exactly.
We saw that motherfucking BT After Dark low budget ass rap video you was in. That you don't get no, you better shut the fuck up. And
I still got it too. Exactly.
You better hope that they don't come kick your motherfucking door and sit your fat motherfucking jerk chicken looking ass down. Lay your jerk chicken looking never having ass down. And your fat ass for motherfucking what's the name of that charge? For being an accomplice, okay? Because listen, if you was over there while that nigga was feeding kids his sperm, bitch, you need to be going to jail too. So straight up. Yeah, like bitch, you crazy as hell. So don't be over.
She live right now, y'all. Pee Wee live right now. If she is, I'm finna go request it.
They're not gonna let you in. They're not gonna let you. Look here, I'm pulling up my phone real quick. They're not gonna let you in. I'm about to try. Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show my phone to the screen. They ain't gonna let you in. Watch.
Cause if she live, I'm gonna go request that bitch. Like, say what you gotta say right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Here they go right here. Look.
You know how we think that black women talk to each other was very respectful.
Oh, it's just Serenity.
I thought the white girl was live. I know Serenity still live.
Oh, I just requested Serenity live. I'm in here waving and shit.
It's not so anti. She just want to make.
Okay. Let's see.
Hold on. Let me take my shit off the charger. Hold up. Can we go live? I'm throwing her whole train of thought off that she's trying to talk. See?
What you want to talk about, Young Fair?
You hear her?
Wow.
Look at her. She said, "What you want to talk about, Young Fair?"
you was there.
I'm about to tell her.
There, black girl, you was there.
I want to talk about Nature Boy. What you talking about?
Natural Beauty said her nephew just moved.
What you mean? What I want to talk about?
Y'all say no.
the
The people in the comments is saying that Pee Wee is in your chat right now. My
Who is
thing
Pee
is
Wee?
this: the white chick that said
Oh,
that
let's
he
pull her ass
sperm
up.
to the kid. This is my thing. Is she? Because she was over there talking shit about me to Serenity. I pulled up in her inbox. We can go live right now, me and her.
Yeah, let's do it. Where's she at?
You said, I want to talk about Nature Boy.
Pull up
I
in.
know you want to talk about Nature Boy.
What's her? What's?
You use your
Hey,
platform
I'm listening to her.
to speak how you want to talk about him. I'm not going to let you speak like that on my platform. I'm just not going to do. You have your own platform. You say whatever it is that you want to say. See, y'all think I'm doing this for likes.
I'm live now. Tell the white.
What I was doing. And I believe in doing the right thing. And so I already know.
I'm gonna add you, Jen 48 JT. I'm gonna add you.
I already know how you work. I already know how you are.
Oh, she
Okay,
is in here. There she go.
What's her?
Okay.
What's her page?
peewee.ya.bitch.
Yo,
That's
jump
what
in.
it's saying.
Okay, she said she sent a request. Jump out. I'm about to jump in.
All right.
Listen, jump out. Listen. You know what you might have to do? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get freaky real quick. Let me try to get freaky. Let me get freaky real quick. Let me get Swifty. Let me get Swifty in here. Hold up. This is how we about to do. I'm about to pull you right on real quick. Wait a minute, little Pee-wee. Let me get Ashe on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to have you on speaker.
All right.
Okay, hold up. All right, now let me get her up in this motherfucker.
Yep.
All right, let me get her up in this motherfucker. Here we go. Bow. Okay, here you go. You right here. This is how we gonna have to do this. This is how we gonna have to do this one.
You're
Okay.
All right, hold on. Ashe, say something.
Yo, what's good?
You can hear Ashe?
I hear y'all.
All right, go ahead, Ashe.
Can I see her? Like, I want to see her face.
You can't see her? You can't see her? All right.
Forgot about certain things
because I understand certain things of why you was on Serenity's live stream and you had mentioned me. And my thing is, what's up? Like, what do you have to say about me that you couldn't say to my face? You know what I'm saying? You said you're spreading lies. What lies?
Y'all wilding out. Like, y'all really wilding out right now. I be laughing. Y'all are funny. I'll give you that. Y'all are funny as fuck. Like, y'all be making me laugh.
Okay, wait a minute. I gotta mute you because I don't know why you're saying y'all. Why are you saying y'all? If you could just, why are you saying y'all?
Because when I was on Serenity's live, I was speaking about you and Ashe in the same. I said when she was saying she wouldn't go live with you, she was saying you don't play fair and this and that, and she's also talking about how she had a conversation with Ashe. And
okay.
So I say y'all because I'm from Texas, okay? But I'm saying you and her, y'all. It's just the whole time I've known of you and Ashe, it's like I could see a lot of things being at CarbonNation. I could see a lot of things that y'all would say just wasn't true. So like y'all be spreading lies.
Okay, so let me wait. Let me jump in real quick. Let me tag. So when you say that we say things that wasn't true, right? I have to say this now. I'm going to be respectful because I know y'all love to act like I just get out of pocket. I don't get out of pocket unless nobody get out of pocket first. I'm cool, calm, respectful. I don't get out of pocket. So when you say that I say things that are not true, I want to say this. Ashe said 2 years ago that Nature Boy makes people drink his semen. I said damn near a year ago that Nature Boy makes people drink his semen. This is on video.
He doesn't do that shit.
You okay now? Okay, well, let me play this. Let me sit you down really quickly. Now you just said he doesn't do that. Now this
were y'all there? Did y'all hear everything I said, or y'all clipping the videos of me now?
Okay,
and making it into something.
Listen.
And the way they live.
Listen.
The way they're living. Like, hear me out. The way that they are living out in nature, whatever. Him giving his sperm to his kid, in his eyes, he sees it as this is supplement. This is nutrition. I'm not saying
now.
Y'all gonna let me speak?
Oh,
y'all gonna let me speak?
I'm gonna let you speak, but I have to tell you why I played that so you can be in full understanding here.
Y'all doing the same shit you're doing to me that you do to Chief all the time.
What? You play what you say?
Listen to me. You want to clip a minute video of me saying some shit, but you didn't see the hour-long live of me explaining what the fuck I was trying to say. Like, you didn't get the whole story. You want to clip a minute fucking clip.
Tell me now what
it
you
don't
were
matter,
trying
bro.
to say.
I've already addressed it. It doesn't even matter. You really think he's feeding sperm to kids? He's not no weirdo.
If it don't matter, why be upset? If me playing you saying in his defense that his belief for feeding people his semen is because he considers it nutrition, okay? That's what you said in his defense. So, yes. Okay, you just said yes. But then if we was to jump in the time machine and go back about maybe 6 minutes and 12 seconds, you just call us liars. But
calm down.
You just confirmed what we've been saying out there.
I feel you. Listen, I went live on this shit the next day because I saw how crazy this shit was like streaming through the internet, and I went live with somebody, I don't remember her name, Gran or something like that. I went live with her. I spoke about what I meant and how I was trying to get shit across. Y'all have to understand also, this internet thing, like, is not my thing. Like, y'all really harass people on the internet, and I feel a lot of pressure in things I'm trying to say. So of course a lot of things are going to come across crazy.
I have never harassed you on the internet. I have to say that for legal purposes.
A lot of people.
I have never. Yeah, we have never harassed you. Now, what I'm saying, what may have happened is Nature Boy may have done some uncanny things in public, and the public may have responded in an unwavering manner, but we have never harassed you. We responded to Nature Boy ass. We did not start with Nature Boy, but go ahead.
Okay. So the point of what I'm trying to say is that all I said was if he was giving his kid sperm, it wasn't on no pedophile shit. How can you say giving a child sperm is not, that's weird, obviously.
Okay, now listen, if I'm gonna take your word. Listen, if I'm gonna take your word for that. I'm gonna take your word for that.
Hop off of here if y'all aren't gonna hear. If y'all aren't here for,
go ahead.
I just want y'all to hear me. I can sound crazy to a bunch of people. I don't really give a fuck. All I'm saying is, number one, to clear things up, he never said he gives his children sperm. He never said that.
So why did you? So if he never said that, right?
Because in the live video that you clicked with me, listen, I said if he were to say that, that would be why.
Now let me ask you, how do you know that's okay? Now how do you know that that's why that would be the reason he would do something like that if he didn't tell you that's why he would do something like that?
Because I know him.
So you knowing Nature Boy,
yes,
you feel you know him enough that he would give his child sperm because he believes it's nutritional.
No, I'm saying no. This
I'm
is
gonna
not.
say now. Let me do you a real favor. All jokes aside, Stop doing interviews with people on the internet because it's not going. If I could bust you down like this, do not get put in no interrogation on. So I'm gonna tell you right now, get the fuck off the internet.
All I'm saying,
let that nigga go. Listen, all I'm saying, I'm being very serious now. Fuck a view, fuck a comment, fuck all that. Get the fuck off this internet.
I'm not worried about nothing. Like, all I'm not saying is my truth and how I feel about things. This is it. Like, all I can sit there and say is I want to stand up for what I know is right. Y'all can't sit there and take away our experience.
So do you not know that this man is charged with sexual assault on minors right now? I just read the charges. So if you saying that you finna stand up for what you know is right, I just read this nigga charges. He got a warrant from the U.S. for sexually assaulting a minor who was his cousin. He sexually assaulted somebody in Costa Rica, and he just got in trouble in Nicaragua for doing something with his dog. I just sat and read the charges before you came in here. These are the actual charges. So this is why I'm telling you.
And what did I say on my live? If you really knew what I'm saying, you would understand that I'm not arguing that.
So how are you standing up for something that's right? What's right?
What I'm saying is when I was there, I know him to be who I know him to be. And what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like a man sometimes. You're not a man. Right. You're not. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be, and I'm learning so much. Like, you're still there. I can use my masculine energy for different things, you know? Like you know, when you're making videos, I see it through you. I'm learning so much. Like, I don't want to throw this away because of my own. Yeah, because I don't like masculine women either. I'll punch you in your shit. Like, I'll tell a woman real quick. That's another thing. I'm not like other guys. Like, I don't believe in you calling the cops because I'm out in the jungle. I live in my own world. You come here talking shit, I'm going to punch you in your face. Don't try me as no man, because at the end of the day, if you talk back.
I've never seen him do any of that. This is what I was saying earlier about you guys, is like, people will make these stories up on the internet and then clip videos. What you just did to me, you clip a 1-minute video and think you know what I'm saying, but then you turn it into something, and then it causes more and more, you know, energy to be behind it. I was actually there, and I got to see a lot of the things that were being said online about him and about us. And I'm there, like, how are they making this a story online when I'm actually here and I can tell that that's a lie? Like, you have to take into consideration that I'm there and I've seen a lot of things being said about him, and I see that y'all created, like, you know, reasons why you believe he's the way he is. That's fine. That's
no, we haven't created them. We've heard what the fuck he
right
said.
now, when I was there, I got to see things from the inside out, and all I'm saying is there's so many lies.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you what I'm about to let you.
All I can
right?
speak about is what I know. All I can speak about is what I know.
Are you going to sit here and tell me that you never seen Nature Boy hit nobody?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like a man sometimes. You're not a man. Right. You're not. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be, and I'm learning so much. Like, you're still there.
I can use my masculine energy for different things, you know? Like you know, when you're making videos, I see it through you. I'm learning so much. Like, I don't want to throw this away because of my own.
Yeah, because I don't like masculine women either. I'll punch you in your shit. Like, I'll tell a woman real quick. That's another thing. I'm not like other guys. Like, I don't believe in you calling the cops because I'm out in the jungle. I live in my own world. You come here talking shit, I'm gonna punch you in your face. Don't try me.
That's not true. He admitted that he hit somebody while you was over. It's on camera.
Have I seen it? No. All I said was, if he's, just like Serenity said, if he's guilty, he's guilty. If he's not, he's not. I'm waiting to see what happens. All I'm saying is I'm getting on here.
Let me flip the screen so she can see you. Hold on.
I'm just getting on here, letting people know that my experience with him was a very positive one. Even though I had many ups and downs while I was at CarbonNation, I just wanted to get on the internet and speak my truth and speak what I experienced. I don't have nothing else to say about anything, all this technical things y'all trying to get into. I'm just saying, I know him for who I know him to be. He has helped me and impacted my life in a positive way, and I stand to that. Y'all have to accept that I was there and I experienced what I experienced. How y'all gonna tell me about some shit that I know?
We not, listen, I don't want you to think I'm telling you anything. I'm telling you what he said out of his mouth. So,
okay.
Yeah, that.
Because she keeps saying we spreading lies. My question to you is, when you say certain shit on the internet and you say that we is making up lies, how do you think we supposed to take something like you saying that if he feed his child semen, that's him thinking it's nutrition, that's him thinking that, how do the public supposed to take you?
That was me talking out my ass. Like, that was me on a live with someone else answering questions. Like, I said a bunch of stuff in that live. Like, y'all didn't take the gist of what I said. Y'all took like one little clip. Y'all didn't see where I.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna play this,
y'all didn't
and I'm gonna give you an honest chance right now to defend what you said.
Okay, y'all didn't see where I explained it. I'm not.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna play what you said, and I'm gonna let you defend what you meant. That way you can make sense of this shit. Cause I'm not making. Here we go. This is you. Listen.
But that's not right. If that's the way he look at it. No, I'm asking you, if that's the way he look at it, right? And you got a little girl, is that somebody you want to continue to follow because you rock with him? Because he looks at it like giving sperm to children is okay. If he said this about, speak on it, because I already know what's going on. Obviously, you're not a part of the family like you think you are, because you would know exactly what they know.
I'm not saying I'm a part of the family. I am any of that. I'm saying I rock with Chief. I rock with CarbonNation, and I understand them to a level where I can speak out about certain things because I understand certain things of why they do what they do. And the way they live, the way they're living, hear me out, the way that they are living out in nature, whatever, him giving his sperm to his kid, in his eyes, he sees it as, this is supplement, this is nutrition. I'm not saying.
So that's not right.
Okay, now you can.
That's what I said.
Now, okay, now you can clear up how, because according to you, you were speaking in place of what he would have thought, but something that he didn't actually do.
I was trying
So
to understand where his mind would have been. Not that it was right. If anyone say they're gonna give sperm to children, that's disgusting, that's disturbing. I don't condone that. And I said that. Y'all didn't clip that, but I said that. So I said that, and
but
I
you
also
also
said,
just said,
I said, let me try to explain it for you. If he were doing that, I'm gonna let y'all know where his mind could possibly be if he was really saying that. But he's not even. He never said he gives his children sperm. Like, I don't even know where y'all came up with that. Like,
okay, now listen, we're gonna take your word for it, right? And I'm gonna ask you this. Taking your word for it, do you in your mind believe that sperm could be supplements and nutrition for children?
I mean, shit. No. I'm saying where his mind would have been at with it.
So like, if you don't believe, okay, so now the reason I asked you that is because if you don't believe that and he would have said that, then how can you follow behind a nigga who would think some shit like that if you don't agree with that?
Thank you. That's all I want to know.
Okay, you have a good point. When they were telling me that he said that, they were like, oh no, we have proof he said that. He did. Because I was like, I never heard him say that. And I said, the only thing I can think about him, why he would say that would maybe like a deeper level of like, okay, it's supplement, maybe it's nutrition. But I don't think that's right. I wouldn't want that for my child. I'm saying for him, like what he would make it, why he would say that. Because I always question, like, why did he say that? Okay, this might sound crazy as fuck, but let me try to understand him. Why did he say that? And so it really wasn't supposed to be taken so literally, like, but that's how the internet is. And I know I made myself look crazy, and it is what it fucking is. I don't really give a shit.
Well, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna let you answer the question. Did you know that he sexually abused his younger cousin in the US?
He probably's talked about it before. He's such an open book.
No, I'm saying, did you know that personally?
I don't remember. I don't recall. Oh, no.
Okay, then so we're just gonna say no.
But he says all kinds of things. Like he talks about his
he actually
a lot.
Not said no.
He talks about his childhood a lot.
No. Fuck childhood. As a grown ass man, he has an open warrant right now for sexually abusing a minor before you met him. As a grown ass man, not a child. This ain't childhood. None of that.
All I can say about that is we will see, and that's what I keep saying. I'm not sitting here.
Do you want me to if I read you his charges right now, will you denounce Nature Boy?
Well, I mean, I want to see how the truth prevails. I want to see it for myself. I'm that kind of person. Like, I'm not just gonna take someone's word for some shit. Like, I gotta see it for myself. Like, so I'm just waiting to see.
What do you think about him saying that people that get molested as children, it's for a good reason and a spiritual ascension and awakening, because he said that out his mouth? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Whatever I say, y'all are gonna just use against me.
No, not you. She didn't say you. Not you. Let me repeat your question so she can hear. She didn't say you. She said, what do you think about Nature Boy saying that children who get molested is for a spiritual reason?
Everything that happens to you is spiritual. Everything is happening for your greater good. No matter what let me fucking say it. Like, let me speak my mind. Like,
slow down, shorty. Slow down.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Let me speak my mind. So anything that happens to you is divine. It is it's a divine encounter. It's making you who you are. It's your ingredients of who you are. I'm not saying that these things are right. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm not condoning it. Like, if that shit were to happen to my kid, I'd be pissed. I'd probably try to kill some motherfucking body. You know what I mean?
Why though? Why would you try to kill somebody if it was divine? Nobody tries to kill over the divine. That's
because like, I'm also, but also because of how we've been programmed and raised to be. Like, that's just my instinct.
Let me ask you a question. If I kick your door right now and I'm molest your daughter, is that divine?
This is exactly why people say you don't play fair.
Go ahead, talk.
All I'm saying is I am a protector and a provider for my child. So of course I'm gonna be like, oh, I'll fuck someone. If someone plays with my kid, like, I'll fuck it. You know, of course that's human nature. But at the end of the day, certain things will happen to us that we can't control. And that was the gist of what I got from what he said. Some things we just, because I already made a video on my childhood and how I've been sexually abused, or I guess you could say in my past. And it's like, you know, I don't sit there and like, I can't change that. Like, I can't really control what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And as a little kid, I couldn't control that. So I accept that, and I've grown from it, and it makes me the person who I am today. I think that's all he was trying to say.
Listen, I think what Nature Boy did was he latched on parasitically to people who had troubled childhoods, similar to his, such as yourself. And what he did was he manipulated a evil event in order to give excuses for the shit that he want to do. I agree with you when you say we can't control, you know, the shit that happens outside of us. And then, you know, but to give a divine excuse for an undivine act is just no. That's just not a fact. So I think that what Nature Boy did psychologically was try to mind fuck y'all to make the true synastry of his actual personality less present. Because if a nigga could say, if a motherfucker could sit here right now, all jokes aside, okay, I'm being one, all jokes aside. If I could sit here and tell you right now, everything happens for a divine reason, and I get into a relationship with you and I start beating on you, there's no divine reason for that. The only reason for that is because I can't control myself as a man, and I can't muster up respect from you as a woman for you to respect me on your own. So I have to instill fear into you for you to respect me. So if I give you the excuse that everything happens for a reason, and there's some magical ass reason that
no, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
Well, to me, I feel that that's an excuse for you to allow the behavior. It's just like how black people say, or Christians say, well, God made us go through slavery because without slavery, we would have never got introduced to Jesus. Like, what the fuck? Jesus couldn't just come and say, hey, here I am. You don't have to get enslaved. So I feel like when a nigga say, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like when a man beat on a woman and then he say, you made me do it. That's an excuse. That's an excuse to excuse the behavior. So there's no divine reason for rape. There's no divine reason for pedophilia. There's no divine reason for sexual assault. There's a demonic reason.
Yeah, well, you have to understand that Chief didn't say that in defense to him. He said that.
I'm saying that in regards to the finesse game that he runs, because he runs a hell of a finesse
and everyone's
game.
Gonna have their own standpoint on him, and people have.
Do you think that it's a coincidence? Do you think that it's a coincidence that every last one of y'all have either been sexually abused or sexually abused somebody that's around him? Do you think he accidentally picked y'all? You think he just accidentally picked y'all?
He never said that about any of us.
He didn't have to say it. It's a fact. You've been sexually abused. 3 of the niggas over there raped somebody. Everybody, every last, not before you even met him.
I understand why y'all think what you think, and I understand why y'all believe what you believe about it. I mean, anybody could take what you're taking and make it that. I get it. It looks like that. You can easily make it that. I get it. And I'm not mad at y'all for doing what you believe is right. I get it. But I'm just letting you know, everyone's going to have their different standpoint on it. And all I can do is take what I know about him and what I've experienced through being with CarbonNation and speak on that. That's all I can do. I can't speak on everything else you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go down a rabbit hole with you. Like,
right. I'm not even trying to, I don't even want you to think I'm not trying to take you down a rabbit hole. I just wanted to ask you, do you think that it's a coincidence that everybody around him is either a sexual abuse victim or a sexual abuser? It's not. So if I'm
I see what you're saying, but my God, like I don't look at shit.
It's because
you know what? I'm gonna say this, Pharaoh, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go.
No, go ahead, because I got to do my podcast too, and I'm pretty sure she got, she live her. She don't want to be on here all day.
Okay, this gonna be real quick. Pee Wee, I'm gonna just say this to you. I think it's a lot more that went on over there that you have witnessed than what you is, telling us right now. And you don't.
That's not true.
This is my opinion. This is my opinion. You said that you speak. Now let me speak. I personally think that it's a lot more shit that was witnessed over there that you are not letting off right now. And I not, be able to no time soon. But I do believe when the time comes, it's going to come out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's my opinion.
All right. And sweetie, I thank you for even pulling up in my live. I don't want y'all to think I'm this big, mean, ugly old guy. So, I mean, but I'm
a very open person. Like I even said, like, there's a lot of things I don't agree with. There's a lot of bad I can say, but there's also a lot of positive and a lot of good I can say. And I just want to keep it real. Like I'm a type of person, like I would never stand for no bullshit. And I just want to say my experience and my truth. I'm not sitting there saying I'm condoning everything. I might have made myself look crazy as fuck online. That's my own bad. But the people who really have a good heart and could hear what I was saying, that's all that matters. Like, people are gonna take what you say and twist it and do a bunch of crazy shit with it. I mean, I can
respect that, but you definitely was around. You definitely was around men besides Nature Boy who openly admitted to sexually abusing people.
Absolutely.
And yeah. So so this is where you gotta understand our conflict at. I don't play that rape shit. If I'm with you and a nigga touch you inappropriately, I'm gonna break his fucking mouth. I don't play that. So if you saying you want to keep it real and we give you a shot to do that, and then you living happily, lovingly, and freely amongst niggas that openly admit that they're rapists, we have to now look at you like, what do you stand for? So that's just where we coming from. But I'm not gonna hold you because I know you got a life. You don't want to be here all day. I'm about to do a podcast. I appreciate you pulling up, but you know
I don't know. I just thought maybe try to clear some things up. I still don't feel understood. It's all good, but you know, people are gonna see me for me, and the people who aren't gonna see me, it's fine. You know, like not everyone's gonna understand you or accept you, but all I want to do is what's right. So we'll see what happens with him and how this all unfolds, and you know, just the truth will prevail, whatever it is.
So. Okay, now. All right.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right. I hit you, Ashe.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to go do my
up on this bitch. You hear me?
Good, dog. Good. I like when motherfuckers come on here turn.
Thanks. What's good though? What's going on, man?
Okay, so we just dialoguing. How long you been in here? How long you
say what?
How long you been in this?
I just got here. I just got here.
Okay, yep. So I basically read the charges. Serenity was I just had Serenity live. What's the white girl name?
She called herself Pee Wee now. Okay? And I got a video uploading right now because Serenity was saying my name and shit in her video talking about some Ashe Divine is CarbonNation. So I said, hold up. So I pulled up in the inbox.
I hear you.
I pulled up in the inbox and we had a long ass conversation. So y'all will see that on my YouTube channel shortly. But I was like, what you mean Ashe Divine is CarbonNation? So now she was live over there again with the white girl. And the white girl talking shit about me and you. Okay? And so I'm trying to get up in the live to talk to old girl. But she ended up getting off, so I hit old girl in the inbox, and I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting for her to hit me back.
Now that's probably why they didn't just let me in the live, because I just tried to get in the live.
No, she didn't call me.
Okay,
hold on, let me address the comments real quick.
Go ahead.
After I heard her say my name, I called her first, and I got proof. She ain't answer, so I messaged her. I'm like, "This is Ashe Divine. I heard you say my name. What's up?" Just like that, okay? And then she was like, "What did I say?" And, it went from there. But I'm going to show y'all in the video. I pulled up on her ass. Okay? That's what happened.
That's right. So that's probably why, because I'm still in my shit now, because somebody just sent me the picture of them wearing this shit. I'm about to email it to myself. Boom, long story short, I just tried to jump in Serenity live. And they was like, basically, I can't jump in the live because I'm disrespectful. I'm like, how? I didn't even say shit, but they was being scary. But now I know why, because they was yapping their flappers. But boom, long story short, the white girl was just in a live talking about, we don't even know what Chief is locked up for, and we don't know what he's been convicted. I mean, if he's even been convicted. I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, bitch, who the fuck get convicted 9 days after an arrest? And then, like, bitch, what the fuck? That's how I know y'all not convicted 9 days after an arrest. Like, bitch, you just fresh out of arraignment. You lucky if you in a cell comfortably after 9 days. So I'm like, dude, okay, whatever. But then what hit me was she tried to say, we was there for all of that. Now, mind you, when I read the charges, right? I see the charges right here as I'm about to flip my screen. When I read these charges, it don't just say the U.S. It say Costa Rica. Now, why is it important? Serenity was there in Costa Rica. So if they saying that he's wanted for abusing children in Costa Rica,
exactly.
And y'all keep talking about y'all don't know Chief like we know Chief. Apparently we don't know Chief.
Exactly.
Know Chief. So can y'all let us know what he was doing with these babies in Costa Rica with y'all nasty ass Funka Rica asses? But
exactly.
Here go the flick, y'all. These motherfuckers wearing Mama Dia shit. Now I just need somebody to send me the picture of Mama Dia with this on. Somebody send me the picture of Mama Dia when she had on her pee. Look at this whole team that ran through Mama Dia shit.
But mind you, now check this out.
Oh, here go Mama Dia right here,
they kept a lot of her clothes in her. They was wearing her jewelry too. They kept a lot of her shit. Sure did.
I ain't even noticed this was Mama Dia right here.
Yep.
Look at these sick motherfuckers.
They was wearing her jewelry and everything. Yep.
This is gay.
Yep.
I don't fuck with nobody say. You don't weird shit like that.
Yeah.
That's not, nigga, please.
Yeah.
That's not
They was over there. They was over there talking shit and shit. Well, it wasn't even Serenity, because I had spoke with her. We had a long ass conversation. It was the white chick talking shit about some Ashe Divine and Young Pharaoh spreading lies. How we spreading lies and you the one got on fucking live and said that he feed the baby sperm. You said that. Me and you didn't say that. He said that.
Yeah, Ashe and Young Bell. Ashe and Young Bell.
Here's the thing. Everybody keeps misunderstanding this thing. From the standpoint of CarbonNation, I get what you guys are saying about the knowledge and the rhetoric. There was a live the other day, and Pee Wee had spoke on the semen thing, right? And so that was something that was very concerning to me. I understand from CarbonNation's standpoint that you guys feel like
semen is information, right? And so that's the trick. That's the trick. You're saying, I didn't see any of this stuff. You weren't supposed to. Okay? Anybody that's doing pedophilia stuff and things of a pedophile nature aren't going to do that out in the open in your face, because their goal and their objective is to not get caught. It's not going to be blatant. It's just the fact that the comments that he made about the semen and about making baby Eliana his wife were concerning. It's the stuff that you catch subtly that raise your eyebrow and make you be like, hold on. But from you guys' standpoint, because I've watched you guys extensively and not no clips, I show the full lives every single time. And it's those hidden moments where it's just, it's so, you have you seen, I know you guys probably don't like watch Netflix and stuff like that often or whatever, but there's a documentary and movie on various cults and stuff, right? Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Because my thing is frozen.
Yeah, but
so, okay, that's good. So they have this documentary, right? And it's called Kidnapped in Plain Sight, right? These people be doing stuff in plain sight in your face, but you wouldn't catch it. You would not catch it. And so I understand how you can miss stuff like that, because I too have missed stuff like that. And I'm honest enough and open enough to talk about it from experience. I talk about my own life all the time, and I've been crucified for that as well. And so I know I don't look at things in a way of, oh, I just have this personal vendetta or whatever against Nature Boy or any of that. Like I'm dealing with a CPS case right now because people done call CPS on me. So I have trolls doing real shit to me too. But at the end of the day, I can say from my point of view, I can't say for nobody else's point of view, yo. I can't speak for nobody else. I was very adamant about making sure that nobody told any lies. I was very, very adamant about the fact that you don't need to embellish. You don't need to make nothing up. You don't need to twist stuff. If you're going to try to nail Eligio, as you say, then you need to do it on the facts. So every time I did anything in regards to Eligio, I did it on the facts. So I can speak on the fact of the comments that he made and the behavior that I saw from him. Whether you guys see it or not, I found to be very concerning. I found it to be a lot.
Okay, and I understand that, Jazzy. And I would do the same thing if I was you. So since you said that you go with the facts, what about the facts when the actual CPS came out and actually interviewed him and his child and said this man is not a pedophile? What about this man? Or because this man said it, then it's not to be true. Because he already got clear to that. And he also went on statement, on record, and on live saying, okay, I understand what I said was crazy. He said, when I went back to watch it, I can understand why people would respond in the way that they would, but then he explained it. But regardless of the fact, an outsider did come in and investigated him. And he has a documentation. Right. Why are we disregarding that?
No, I didn't disregard that. CPS did come out, I believe. What weren't y'all stateside at this particular time?
We were in Texas.
Yeah, you were in Texas. And so, yeah, I remember that live. I remember him showing the card of them coming out and stuff like that. But that was some years back. Now, and when
years back?
When in Texas.
Well, no, it was like a year ago. When we was in Texas.
That has nothing to do with what is currently going on, because the U.S. does not have jurisdiction in Nicaragua.
No,
and Mexico.
People are still calling him a pedophile. That's what I do. And then when I was there, he didn't do any child abuse to any child there, because if you go and look at Eliana's lives, they're telling you that this didn't happen, but no one's believing. But I'm sitting here saying, okay, let me speak up about what I do know when I was there. See, I can't talk about what may or may not happen now, but what I'm saying, because people are bringing up the past, people are bringing up his old videos. When I was there, there was at least 4 children there. He has never put his hands on any of those children. He was never around the children. And when his son was there, he was nothing but loving to his child. Anything, I was responsible for all the children. But he never done any of those things or abused any of those children. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like we're just saying with our sound judgment based off of like our observation, like we're not oblivious to like clues, like subtle clues like that either. We just know. I know personally, like me speaking personally, like I think he does have some extreme beliefs. Like I don't agree with everything he says, like from a personal perspective, but I never got the indication or saw any evidence that he was trying to, abuse or take advantage of children in that way at all while I was there. So that's all we're trying to clear up. We can't speak what we didn't see when we weren't there. But we're just saying, after expending an extensive amount of time with this person, that we judge them to not be of this character. That's all we're saying.
Mm-hmm. I get what you guys are saying, and I definitely understand that, because you are saying that you didn't see him do anything with a child. I just think from my own personal feelings, some of the comments and stuff he made were just very concerning. The fact of saying that, a person should be able to, have sexual interactions with a girl as soon as her menstruation starts. There's women out here whose menstruation starts at 9. So what you
gotta understand, you're living within the program of your mind, but you go to the east, other countries. That's what they do.
You still there?
And yeah, I'm still here, and I can hear you.
So I mean, we go based off of the law.
We get the culture, but see that.
But he's entitled to his own belief system.
Yeah.
And as long as he don't live in a country and acts that out to be illegal, he could say whatever he wants, and he could even go to a country where it is allowed. Yeah. And they're not going to look at him like you look at him, because they've been culturally programmed a different way.
Yeah.
See, so you're only looking through a perception of your own programming, which people say we're brainwashed, but everybody got a different way.
Rambo. Would you be comfortable, Rambo Serenity, if you guys had a daughter, would you be comfortable with a grown man having sex with your 9-year-old?
No.
But that's in the context of
but I'm saying if you're saying that it is cultural and it's okay to do that, because he's saying, but based on his belief system,
we didn't say it was okay or not okay. We're saying,
but that is okay. Which is it is happening. But just because it is happening does not make it right. That doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't make it wrong either. It's based on belief system.
Like there's tribes who do crazy ass shit that you would never agree with. The whole world probably wouldn't agree with, but to them that's normal. There is nothing wrong with. There's no morality attached to that, because that's their way of life. But you trying to impose your way of life onto other people's way of life, and that's not our business to do. We do what we do, what we believe in, but we can't oppress other people. Like I can't go down to the Amazon right now and try to tell these indigenous people like, hey, y'all shouldn't be marrying each other that young, like, because I got it all figured out over here in America. Like that's some type of like I feel entitled. That's some type of entitlement that we have as people who were supposedly civilized, that we think that we got to go out and save all these people who already have an established culture, and he's just trying to create his own culture. That's the way I look at it.
And he's trying to create his own culture, right? That states that it's okay to have sex with children, even though many studies have said that it's harmful to children. So we're going to negate all of that, because that is the concern. That is a child. A 9-year-old is a child. That's a child. So you can't say that he didn't do A, B, C, and D, but he's okay. And this is how you don't see it.
Then something like uniform, like we all want to say like, oh, 9, that's or 18. Right at 18, then you can marry. That's so arbitrary, because everybody matures in a different way. Like we can't just pick like that. That's so domesticated way of thinking. Like we think like that because we've been programmed to think like that. What if we open up our mind and like realize that some of these 18-year-old women ain't even mature enough to be in a relationship, because they haven't even developed the skills to be in a relationship. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to deal with issues. They don't know how to live in a community, because they've been programmed a different way. And while in other communities, by the time that girl's 13, 14 years old, they're way more advanced maturely than that person. So how am I to make a judgment that the 18-year-old, because of the law, is more, suitable to be married? Like that's not my judge. Like that's
personal basis, depending on the maturity of that person. If we're talking about from a natural, like I understand from a domesticated, programmed, supposedly civilized perspective, that seems crazy. But from a different, more natural-based, indigenous perspective, it's completely rational. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, right? I get what you're saying. But at the same time, if these countries have laws, okay, and their laws are against, doing certain things, then regardless of thinking outside of the box, regardless of conditioning, regardless of wanting to live an indigenous lifestyle according to your own belief systems, it would still be deemed wrong and therefore a crime according to that law. So if this law is making Eligio adhere to them, then we can't really say that he didn't do whatever, because I'm going to tell you what, they have to have something. He's a U.S. citizen. He cannot just be held without anything. He still has his rights as a U.S. citizen. The embassy isn't saying anything about whatever it is that they found. There was an investigation opened in Palenque. They did take all the technology from them in Palenque. They also took the technology, what they could get their hands on, in Nicaragua. So I feel like there is something that they found where they feel like it is justifiable to hold Eligio. Because I'm going to tell you what, the U.S. will definitely come and get its citizens in situations where their human rights are being violated. And to imprison him without any charges or any crime committed and no evidence being produced, they would be violating Eligio's human rights. So and there is something there.
Okay, and again, Jazzy, Rambo and I never said that he is in jail off of false accusations. We're not talking about that. You don't even truly know why he's in jail. No one truly knows until it comes out. This is what he's convicted with. We didn't say that, he's wrongly accused of being in jail. We're speaking on the things that we know that people are talking about, that we know to be true, that this is not what's happening. But I said that if he's in jail and if they found something that he is guilty of, justice will prevail. Just like if he is innocent, justice will prevail. So Rambo and I are not on here switching or doing whatever you're saying. We're saying that this is what we know to be true. This is what we saw. We was there. But if he's in jail for a reason, and that reason will come out. Point. That's it. I don't know what the conversation is about. We're not saying that he shouldn't be. He's in there for a reason. So
I just had an issue with the misinformation. Y'all are entitled to believe and look at things the way that you want to. We're all entitled to our own opinions on the situation. I just would appreciate for both sides to be fair about it. Don't say something is what it is and that's not what it is. But he did say out his own mouth that they basically accused him of abusing a child. He did say that this is what, before they put them cuffs on him, and when they first walked up, he said they accused him of abusing a child. A neighbor saw him or whatever, and we don't know if it's a neighboring country. We don't know what neighbor or whatever that is, or how they would even see that, because I did observe that they were in a home that had a whole gate, a wall around it. So I don't know if the neighbors were peeping over the fence or what. I have no clue. Everybody do need to just go ahead and move on about their merry little way. But just getting to that point of just making sure that children are safe and making sure, your women were safe, and plenty of times y'all said y'all was perfectly fine. Okay, ain't gonna force you to feel like you've been abused if you don't feel like you've been abused. Okay. And so, but from, certain standpoints, everybody's going to have their opinions and things like that. But I do want to say to you all and to the other people of CarbonNation, look, I respect what y'all doing. I respect y'all having your own opinion and stuff like that. I do get that it's a little tense because y'all do be a little feisty. You and your full Leo moon today, Serenity. And because I'm a Leo moon. So I'm like, you and your full Leo moon today. I get it. I feel you, girl. But outside of that, keep doing what y'all doing. I'm glad to see that y'all have worked it out and things like that. I'm glad to see that y'all are moving forward on your journey. Whatever beliefs you want to keep, you keep. Whatever you want to get rid of, you want to get rid of. And that's fine. As long as you guys heal up and move forward in a positive direction, I couldn't hope for more. So I wish you guys well on your journey, okay?
All right.
Wish you the same.
Peace. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
People always gonna take what you say and twist it. It don't matter what.
Hey,
Peace.
what's up? Oh my God.
I know.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl.
Oh, I'm with you. I said the same thing when I went live. I feel you 100%. Like, we were there, and people want to try to take that away from us. Like, we don't know him, and we were like so manipulated where we couldn't see the truth. Like, people have to understand. Like, we have good hearts, and we stand up for what's right. That's the whole reason why we even went to CarbonNation in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, regardless if we had certain experiences while we were there, and maybe it wasn't all what we thought it would be, that doesn't make him a bad person, or that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because you're saying a lot of people don't want to like speak out and stand up for what's right because they're scared, dude, that they're going to be attacked. Like, they're like trying to threaten me, like trying to take my kid away, trying to say, if you defend this man, you're going to go down with them. And it's like, people just want to try to attack other people. And a lot of people are scared to speak out. You know what I mean? But I feel like people like me and you who were actually there, like, we can say a lot about CarbonNation, but at the end of the day, like, we know what he's not. Like, we know the real him. Like, we know him. Like, what people want to take that away from us, and I think it's crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not negating if something really went down to put him there. I'm not negating it because I don't know. I'm not there. I'm only talking about what I do know. You know, you can only talk about what you do know. Now, like I said, if there's something that he did that we didn't know, justice will happen. But if he is truly innocent, justice will happen. And that's all we want. We just want justice. Everybody wants justice. Whether you a troll or whether you are a true follower, we just want the justice. We just want things to work out the way they're supposed to work out. You know, and that's my whole point. That's the reason why I'm speaking up today with him being in jail and in CarbonNation going through what they're going through is because, like, I was there for 2 years. I can't disregard me being there for 2 years. And I'm just not going to say nothing now that he's locked up. But now he said everything that he needed to say. He said everything. I see you, Young Pharaoh. I'm not going to lie with you because you want to know why? You don't play fair and you're rude and disrespectful. Yeah, I said it. So I'm not going to lie with you. You know, don't be coming over here now. You know, you see, Young Pharaoh's in the room. I see how you play. You don't play fair. And so absolutely not. You don't care. I don't have anything to say to you. You know, I talked to Asha. You can talk to her. She'll tell you what we talked about. But you don't play fair at all. And I'm not coming to your live. I'm not coming to your platform to talk to you. Okay? But the whole point was that I wanted to come on and speak what I knew to be true. To stand up for someone that I knew the things they were saying was not true about him at all.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the other things that he has admitted, people are asking me about things that he actually admitted. Like, what do you think about that? And this is wrong. He admitted it. So why are you coming for me, asking me what I think about when he already admitted his wrongs to make them right? Like, even what he did with me, we were on live and he even admitted it and apologized. So why are we still talking about it? But you and I both, it's bigger than you and I. It's way bigger than, it don't have nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with him.
Exactly.
You know, I had to learn.
Exactly. And like, it's crazy because we're not there for a reason. Like, we're not saying that everything that went on we agreed with or we condone or any of that. Like, there's ups and there's downs. In dealing with people in general, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. Like, we live with 20 plus people at one time. Like, shit can go up and down. Like, and I'm not going to say everything was fair. You know what I mean? And like, we take our own experiences from that, but that doesn't mean he's a pedophile. That doesn't mean he's abusing children. That doesn't mean anything. Like, we're good people. We stand up for what's right. And even though we left and we had our differences, that doesn't mean we're just going to sit here and not speak on what we know is not true about him.
Exactly.
Period. And y'all can say we're fucking brainwashed or what. I don't give a fuck. Write us off if you want to write us off. But you have to at least consider the fact that we were there. Like, we know him personally.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And like you said, we don't even have all the information as far as why they picked him up, or, you know, if he's been convicted of anything, which I don't think he has. I mean, I'm just, like I told my followers, I'm just waiting to see how this all unfolds.
Yeah.
I'm still saying the same thing. Like, people want to say I'm switching up when I'm saying the same thing. Like, I took what I took from my experience. I've moved on with my life, and I've always, you know, stayed true to my truth and what I know and what I've seen. Like, how can I speak on something when I didn't see it, or I you know what I mean? It's just like when we were there. Think about all the lies. We're talking about Young Pharaoh. We're talking about Ashe Divine. We're talking about all these people, right? Think about all the lies that were said from them out their mouth while we were there at the camp. I remember they would say crazy shit about all of us, about even especially about Chief. And then we would literally laugh and be like, how are they creating? The internet is just crazy. You know, and we got to see for ourselves what was true about what was being said and what wasn't true.
Yeah.
So now that we're not there, how can we believe anything that everyone's saying? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, there was a lot of things that were being said, like they were all locked up, and people were just sending me all kind. I'm like, y'all are following something that you don't know to be true. Be quiet and let's just see and wait. You know, people are like, well, he's been charged with what? Then when you said what has he been charged with, then people can't answer that. You know, but for me, I don't want to get caught up in any of that because, you know, I came to the live because I wanted to talk about what I do know and how it has.
And people make it into something it's not. People try to put words in your mouth and twist what you're saying. And bitch, you hear me clearly, right? I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. Like, take it for what it is. Don't make it into some other shit, you know?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we don't know.
Yeah.
You know, we're just speaking on
they were not, and people are still saying 12 of them were arrested. They were not arrested. And all of them were going live. And people are still holding on. And that's what's really frustrating about the whole thing. But I was like, you know what? And this is for all his true followers. Don't get caught up into the semantics. Don't worry about anything you don't need to worry about. Only focus on the message and how it helped you. And you continue to speak the message to get out of your life situation. Because you being concerned about somebody else is not going to truly help you get out and be who you truly want to be. And that's the hope. Because right now he is locked up. But what we should be doing, his students, everybody at CarbonNation, and this is what they are doing, is you're speaking the message. You just speak it. Don't worry about shit that you don't have no control. You don't have no control over what's going to happen with him. But you have every control over your life and what you're going to do and what you know. And so when I spoke to Ashe, it was actually a pretty good conversation. And like I was saying, I had went live because she said she was going to go live. So I was like, let me go live, let everybody know that I talked to her. And it was a decent conversation. And we got some understanding because I have never spoken to her. I never confronted her. And she's never able to confront me. She would do videos about me, but she never I never would address it. And so even in this situation with him, he still taught me confront your demons, confront whatever is bothering you, like confront it. Don't run away from it. And that's exactly what I did. And so I actually got to speak to her, and in the conversation, you know, went well. You know, and here come Young Pharaoh, want a piece of it. I'm like, nobody ain't called for you, Young Pharaoh. Nobody sent for you.
I just don't feel like people are really trying to understand us. They just want to write us off and say, oh, you're brainwashed, or oh, you've been manipulated. I mean, I'm a very open person, and I've considered that. I've even considered that. Like, let me at least take in what they're saying, think about it. It's just like bizarre. It's like, I'm a sane person. Like, I have my fucking head on straight. You know? That's the case. You know what I mean? And I mean, I know that everything being said about CarbonNation just isn't true. Dude, they're saying that I is selling her body for money. Come on.
Yeah.
They're saying there's sex trafficking. They're saying there's all these things going on. We know that shit ain't fucking true. Like, come on. I would never be a part of something like that if that was the case, you know?
Yeah, so they're saying that, and you can address this if you want to, but they're saying that you have went on to these other platforms and was talking like shit to people at CarbonNation. Was that true?
Talking shit? Like, no.
What happened? Like, you remember when we were laying in the bed and I said that you were making me sick?
Yeah, I talked about that experience. And I mean, I didn't say nothing that wasn't true. Like, y'all was telling me it was my energy and I was the reason why everyone was sick. You remember that, right? I mean, that was unfair in my eyes.
Yeah.
That was going a little too fucking far. And I said that, like, but as far as talking shit about you and other people in CarbonNation, that's not, I'm just saying what I experienced. I'm saying that not everybody was always there for me. Like, I went through a period of time where I felt very alone, and I spoke on that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I even said, I don't feel like it's because these people are selfish or that they're just heartless people. These are the most pure-hearted people I've ever met in my life. I think it's just because people were so wrapped up in themselves and their own, what they had going on, and trying to cope with everything else that was going on. It's just, and also I said, I don't think people really saw how weak I was and how much I did need people there for me. And if of all people, I would talk to you the most. You know what I mean? But as far as talking shit about anybody in CarbonNation, no. Platforms, and I don't play fair. Like, people will ask questions looking for you to say certain things, and they'll try to manipulate you into saying certain things, and then they'll take what you say the wrong way, just like they're doing right now. Like, people who see me for me, they get it. You know what I mean? A lot of people aren't going to understand me. All I'm doing is saying the same shit, though. Like, I am defending him on certain things, absolutely, because I know what I lived, and I know who I lived with. I know what I saw. But then then I can say a lot of things I don't condone. There's a lot of things I may not agree with. Obviously I'm not there, you know what I mean? But I can't sit back and let people believe just what they see on the internet. When I was actually there, I feel like I should stand up and, like you said, just do what you know is right. You know what I mean? And that's all I wanted to do, was share my experience and talk more about what I've seen and what I can speak on that I believe to be true. Just like everybody else is doing in the room. Y'all are speaking on what you believe to be true. Give me that. I'm entitled to that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's it. Like,
yeah, and you did what you felt like you needed to do. Because I'm looking at the comments, and and they said that you said whatever you said, and you said it, and we can't take it back. But it's not for me to sit here and condemn you for what you said, whatever you said about me, because it's how I respond to the situation. And so the only thing I can do is have compassion for you, because I was there. I seen the things that went on. I seen what you had to go through, and you dealt with it the way that you dealt with it. So that shit that you went through, some people wouldn't have been able to go through that, but you went through that. So I understand, where you're coming from. So whatever you said it. And so people can sit here all day and be like, she's lying, this and that, and she's two-faced. Well, that's something that,
they just want to create drama. You know how it is. They just want to create,
like, it's all good for me.
Yeah, because they just want to create bullshit drama going on. I've been saying the same thing, and I even said I didn't like the way you were treated. I even spoke on how people would, how just, you already know, what happened, just how people would treat you, and like how you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just didn't think it was fair while we were there. And I spoke on that. Like, I stood up for you in that way. Like, I don't talk shit. Like, you already know, like, I just keep it real. Like, all I can say is what I experienced. Like, I sat there and I said I wasn't treated fairly at times. I felt alone at times. And then I did speak on the one experience I had with you but it wasn't even directed at you, against you. It was just the whole family was saying this shit about me. The whole family was like against me at one point. So that's all I was saying.
Yeah. It's girl, so many people say so much about me. Even with Ashe Divine, she had plenty of videos, but when it was time for me and her to speak, it didn't even matter. We spoke and got an understanding, and I think she's in the room now. We spoke. It didn't matter what she said. I don't care what people say about me. Like, who cares? It's just words. But when we can come to an understanding, that's the most important thing. The most important thing. And I know you, Pee-wee. I know you, and we had our ups and we had our downs, and you had to talk how you needed to talk, and that's fine. You know, and you have to explain.
Y'all have the video. Pull the video up. Like,
girl, no, you don't have to do that.
This is so dumb.
It doesn't matter. What matters now, what you do from this point on. That's what matters.
I on these cameras and I speak my heart. Like, you know, we've always done. I just speak my heart. Whatever comes out, comes out. This is how I'm feeling. This is what it is. Like, I'm keeping it real. People really think it's more than that, and they try to take it and twist it, and I just don't care. I'm just gonna continue to be me.
Yeah, it's all good, girl, and it's all good. But I'm gonna let you go. But yeah, it's good talking to you. And
all right, girl, you too.
For the support. Okay.
Bye. Hey y'all, what's up, Rambo?
Hey, peace.
All right, y'all. So I don't know, man.
Hold on, we can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, I'm volume.
Yeah.
I hopped in his live after we got off, and I wanted to see what they were talking about. And, you know, they were talking about us, saying how, they don't want to talk to us, blah, blah, blah. So I hop on, you know, they let me in, and he was like, I got the charges right here in front of me. And I'm like, okay. And he said something as far as Chief's been convicted for child abuse in Costa Rica. And then he was saying Serenity was there in Costa Rica. Mm-hmm. So she probably knows some shit she's not saying.
Okay.
Then also saying how back when he was in the States, he sexually abused his younger cousin. Like, you know, he was already of age. He was considered an adult, and he abused his cousin who was underage, like sexually abused. Okay. We don't fucking know. I mean, all I said was like, I really can't speak on any of that. I'm only speaking what I do know. So anyway, I wanted to tell you.
They said that he never said convicted. They said he never said that.
Yeah. He wasn't convicted, but those are like be convicted for something.
The accusation.
Okay. Like he said, you can't be.
Okay.
You can't be convicted for something within 9 days. Like that's what he said, and I'm like, obviously. So he hasn't been convicted, no. But those are supposedly the charges that are keeping him there.
Okay.
Or you know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know the technical legal shit, but I'm just saying that that's what they're saying. It's something that has to do with his past, just his younger fucking cousin sexually, and then they said something about child abuse in Costa Rica. So,
but that makes sense because that's international. Like that, why would they be trying to prosecute him for that unless they got some sort of extradition law that the U.S. is asking for him or something like that? That don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sorry if I'm not making sense to certain people. I mean, I might be a little slow. Fuck you. I'm just me, okay? Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that I got off his live, and I pretty much just said what I told you earlier. You know, we're just waiting to see what happens, and we're just standing up for what's right. And you know, we have our own experiences, and all we can do is speak on them, and that's that. You know, so I'm gonna be watching you guys, though. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Like anybody could write an article, you know, and unfortunately what sells isn't always what's true.
Yeah.
So things will be exaggerated. People will make claims.
Yeah.
And then with social media now, people repost it, and by the end of the day, people were taking it as truth when it was just some meme that somebody made. I've seen plenty of shit I'm like, that's obviously not true, but people run with it because they don't look deeper than the surface, you know, and they don't collect all the information before they make a sound decision or a judgment, you know. So It's good, but that don't make no sense because for something that small, like the U.S. government wouldn't like try to extradite him or contact even another country to try to press charges on him like that. That doesn't make any sense. A waste of time. Those kind of things are like helpful people who like have major crimes and doing shit like that. So even from a legal standpoint, it doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
So that's just crazy. But I know people are gonna run with it because that's probably a hotter line than we don't know what the charges are.
Exactly. Yeah, people I see y'all's comments and people are like, don't trust her and all this and that, and they're disappointed in me. And because I was keeping quiet, and like I said, I'm not for or against anything. I'm only speaking about what I do know. And again, the only reason why we let her on the live was because she was in the live with young Pharaoh, so she was talking to him. So I just wanted to hear what she had to say. But again, like, he still wasn't convicted. It's just charges or whatever. But there's a lot of things that are being said, and I don't want to really get involved in what I don't know based on what the internet is saying. But there are things that the internet is saying that I do know, and that's what I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on the things that I know that are lies and that are true. And people are telling me, well, we're disappointed in you. You shouldn't say anything. Well, that's not how you found me. Only reason why you know of me because I've been on this camera talking and speaking and being in front of you. So it doesn't stop just because I'm no longer there. Like, I gotta treat people the way that I want to be treated. Okay? And so if I did something wrong, then I should be held accountable for that. So if he did something wrong, he's going to be held accountable.
And at the end of the day, we're only speaking from what we know. So, our experience there, like, it was like we never saw any of this shit that y'all are talking about with pedophilia and the child. So to us, it's like, that ain't him. Like, that doesn't exist within our reality because we don't focus on the accusations and shit that we don't know about. We only know after dealing with this person for 2 years who he is, based off of that. That's all we can go based off of. Y'all making a judgment, ain't even spent a day with the man.
Yeah.
So that's crazy to me. Like, and then you saying we brainwashed, like, hello, like, you're retarded. Like, everybody's programmed. Like, you born into a crazy ass world that teaches you to drink, poison water, poison food, breathe poison air, and program your child to think that he's got to have a career to be happy and all this shit. That's your programming. It's a washing of the brain that needs to happen to take that programming off and put a new programming on. So it's nothing negative. It's just the word has a negative connotation to it, and you're trying to use it to insult us. But y'all, the ones who are talking shit and saying that they know for a fact that shit happened while they weren't even there, and we're saying, no, that wasn't our experience at all. And we were there for 2 years, day after day, night and day, with this person, and we saw with our own eyes, we felt with our own senses, we experienced his world. And you're trying to tell us what he's like. That sounds crazy. That's like insane. Like imagine me going to your life and trying to tell you what your mom is like. Because of some Facebook posts I seen. Like, you're like, no, like, I live my whole life with this person, or I live a substantial amount of time with this person. I know what they're really like. But me trying to tell you that's crazy, know? I don't know where that's coming from. Like, that sounds retarded to me, And we're out here, but it really exposes the underlying issues, which is that people don't really want to work on themselves. They rather pinpoint at the little things that they perceive to be negative on people to try to knock them, to bring a whole movement of something that's trying to better you. Like that's all that represents is a movement to try to make you better. You might not like how it takes place. It's like, you might not like how your personal trainer be pushing you shit, but you like the results. It might not feel good in the moment. It might look like, damn, that's kind of like too much. Like, you pushing too far, making me do too many push-ups. But at the end, it's for a purpose, And that's all it was. It was a training. It was a boot camp for enlightenment, for understanding yourself and knowing the world around you. And you don't understand that because you ain't on that mission. You're on a mission to just talk shit and be about drama. Like, we're really focused on trying to become better people. Like, it's a spiritual thing that you might not understand because you're not taking that path. You're taking a different path and trying to merge them, but it's not working. Like, that drama shit, like, we don't understand that because we're trying to find understanding that can make us better. Like look at life. Like, why did I do that? Why did that happen to me? Why did I allow that to happen to me? And what can I do to grow from that? That's how we look at life. We're not looking at life like, he's he did that to me, or, you know, it's not fair. Like, we don't have that victim mentality, so we empower ourselves to grow every single day. And you're not going to understand that unless you're on that mission as well. Unless you've woken up to that realization that you got shit that you need to deal with within yourself, you're not going to understand. All right. So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just that simple. Like, so it's kind of, it's weird because they can try to understand it, but unless you're really about that life, like waking up, eating a certain way, thinking a certain way, watching certain information, programming your mind to think healthy, to think positive thoughts, you're not going to understand it. You're just going to be like, go with the you know, with the day-to-day shit that people be talking about. He's a pedophile, oh, drama this, drama here. Like, I don't know. We ain't on that. We're just trying to clarify some shit that we feel like is being misunderstood, and we're trying to bring understanding.
Somebody said it don't take a lifetime to change though. Oh, so what's your name? The Tara Brown. You got it all figured out. That is awesome. Because I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, I would love to know. You should be online talking and letting people know that you got it all figured out. Because that is awesome. Like, it really is.
I'm still like,
I'm still working on shit.
Okay. Let me lay this to rest, and I'm gonna lay this to rest once and for free. Have the conversation because I'm tired of ignorant people. Let me tell you something. Jesse G didn't come in here, okay, chasing no damn clout. I was on Facebook doing my thing, and somebody suggested to me from watching my content on Facebook to go to YouTube. Okay, so it was multiple people who was like, yo, I really dig your stuff. I think you should have a YouTube channel. You would do really well on YouTube. That's what led me to YouTube. Half of the things that come to me, I don't even be thinking about. So I wasn't even thinking about YouTube. Okay, I saw a YouTube channel, and I was talking about the normal stuff that I talk about right now. And one of my very first videos was about Nature Boy, because literally I discovered Nature Boy around the same exact time that I started my YouTube. I was not on YouTube posting and had like a plethora of videos before discussing Nature Boy. Nature Boy was like my second video. And then I was doing commentaries on Nature Boy stuff, showing the full video, not clips, the whole damn thing, breaking down narcissism. Okay, because that's what I came to talk about, community issues and narcissism. And I said, this dude is a pretty solid example of narcissism that can be shown, you know, in real time, because he goes live so much that I can break this stuff down and talk about what he's doing and why. Me becoming this, okay, and having a YouTube that has a bunch of people that watch it was purely accident. I've stated this time and time again. I am the most accidental platform literally in this whole damn community. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have an idea. I didn't have no intentions. I didn't have nothing. I literally was just doing my thing, doing what I like to do. That's it. Okay? So when I started and I was making my Nature Boy videos, the first person who approached me and was like, I like your stuff, I want to share your stuff, was Auntie. I didn't go to Auntie. I didn't go find this motherfucker. This motherfucker saw me, and that was that. So boom, we rocking around or whatever on YouTube, you know, in and out, nothing deep or connected in any shape, form, or fashion. He was just sharing my stuff. Cool. From there, that put me in the interaction with other platforms and stuff like that. And so we all kicking it, basically. Okay? I was minding my motherfucking business. Let me also clear something up. Let me state facts to you guys. Okay? I started October of last year. YP called me out in February of this year. I already had 4,000 subscribers when YP called me out. So people who keep running around saying that I clout chased off of YP, no the fuck I didn't. I was sitting in my house, taking care of my kids, minding my motherfucking business, when this nigga straight bogarted and demanded that I come on a live with him. I wasn't checking for this nigga. I wasn't thinking about this nigga. And I already had a very solid platform before this shit even fucking happened. Okay? So that's 4,000 subscribers off my damn self from October to February. Cut the shit. I'm tired of people running around telling these motherfucking lies because you keep hearing these people say this stupid shit and it's not fucking true. Okay? None of that shit's true. As a matter of fact, people keep saying you clout chased off of YP, you clout chased off of YP. I lost 5,000 subscribers during the fucking beef with YP. I got them all back though, but I lost fucking subscribers off of YP. So stop fucking saying Jassy clout chased off of YP. YP didn't do a goddamn thing for my platform. Not shit. Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay? He actually hurt my fucking platform more than he helped it. So stop. Stop. All these people run around here and they clout chase off of this motherfucker and they clout chase off of that person. Let me tell you something. Beef and drama does not help my channel. It don't help my channel at all. I would know. I can track this shit and I can fucking prove it. It don't do nothing for my channel. Not a damn thing. I have the sort of platform where it's more beneficial for me to be peaceful and to not be in no shit. Because at the end of the day, for whatever reason, I've stated this before, everybody can be fucking petty. Everybody else can fucking talk shit. But when I do it, it's a problem. Every single time. It don't matter. I'm like, literally, I think I'm the only fucking platform that is just not allowed to be petty. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not. Okay? Now, the people who rock with me and ride with me, they be understanding because they be knowing what's going on as it's going on. But outside of that, other people, no. No. So I don't know what it does or how it works for these other platforms. Keep telling you that fucking starting drama with people or whatever is fucking clout chasing. It must work in a different way for them than it does for me. But that shit don't fucking work for me the same way. Okay? I want to make that clear. All right? Now, when I reached out to the Marquez family, because at the time, I'm gonna tell you, so much of my shit was so accidental. I would be up at like 3. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's how I caught the YP and Nature Boy beef. Okay, I was the first person to catch that shit and uploaded it. Okay, bunch of views and stuff like that, and YP actually flagged that shit. It was the night that him and Nature Boy was beefing, and Nature Boy said, "I'll fuck you, nigga, like I'll fuck you in the ass." That was the one. And that shit got hella 5 views and shit. And my channel grew a little bit from that. YP flagged that shit. That shit was up only for like 2 days. Okay? Okay? Yeah. No, because I'm doing a video about it because I don't care, but it's just the truth needs to be out there so these people can stop coming to me with the fucking ignorance, because I'm tired of hearing the fucking ignorance. And they have repeated it so many fucking times that people really think this shit is true. And I never fucking addressed it because I just thought it was really, really silly. But now I'm going to address it and actually say something about this shit so that people can stop fucking saying this stupidity, because I know my platform better than anybody do. Okay? Now, I have proven and shown, because people was like, if she did it from the heart, why would she be showing it? To sit up here and actually show what actually goes on with me and what I actually fucking do. Everything that I do from the heart. I showed how much money I make off of YouTube. And I also showed that I have donated and given 90% of my earnings away. Does anybody talk about that shit? No. Nobody talks about that shit. And I still operate the same way and still do the same shit I've been doing because I have another source of income. Jassy does not live off of YouTube. My YouTube money is for extra shit, and my YouTube money is to further what is in my blessings house. And what is in my blessings house, astrologically, is that my blessings flow from me giving. Okay? That's what I do. I'm already a natural giver, and I like to help people. And I like to help my people. And when I'm talking about my people, I mean single mothers who are going through some shit. See, you will never get a video of me fucking teasing anybody about not having no food, because I'm a boss of some fucking food. You will never get that from me. You will never get no motherfucking video on some dumb shit about whatever, about something that I know for a fact is a single mother struggle. You will never get that stupid shit from me. Not now time. Okay? Because this is what I'm here to do, which is to help and to bring light to these very real situations. Okay? It's not an accident, but of the universe that I am a single mother and that I have gone through the things that I have gone through in life. I'm going to tell you what, I be the realest motherfucker out this bitch. Straight up. Because I'm going to say, I done did this, I done did that, I done been here, I done been there. That's that. Straight up. More motherfuckers done said my name than I've said their motherfucking name. And that's motherfucking facts, okay? I am I'm tired of the lies. Like, I'm tired of people freaking lying. Like, I'm sick of that shit. Stop fucking lying on me. Tell the fucking truth. That's it. That's it. Twice. You know, I'm like, I was minding my business twice. I could have gone. I went live with YP twice. I could have went live with YP a third time because he ordered me on his live a third motherfucking time. And I was like, no, nigga, fuck you. Like, good fucking bye. That's when he decided he was going to roll out the video about the roads. That's when he decided he was going to roll out the motherfucking video with Velvet's mom's peoples. And then they got mad because I proved she was a liar. Okay. And then they were like, you still messing with the family? No, I'm not. I'm proving she a liar because she lying on Pops, trying to say that he trying to imply that he done raped and jumped on a pregnant woman. That's not okay. This whole lady is a lie, and I discredited her story. Sure the fuck did. Okay. Because me, when I ride for somebody, I really, really ride for them. Okay. I gave to the cause genuinely, but everybody was running around trying to say, they're scamming. Jassy is scamming. Y'all forget when Pops first came on the scene, a lot of the shit that I got into was behind defending this dude and Tina. That's really why I got into a lot of shit. People was trying to say that me and Pops had a sexual relationship, that I had a crush on him, all sorts of shit. But the whole motherfucking time, the person that I first came into contact with and established a connection and a bond with was Tina. Okay? Because I'm a Libra, she a Libra. We just clicked right off the gate. That's who I first came into contact with. And that's who I was really riding for, because how me and Tina came into contact was because ever since Pops first went public, people was dragging the fuck out of this man. And she came to me and she was upset and she was crying and I felt for her. And so I was like, okay, I gotta get motherfuckers up off this dude, right? Like, I gotta get motherfuckers up off this dude so that he can do what he need to do and he can get his message out there and he can do what he need to do for his daughter. But do motherfuckers tell y'all that part of the story? No, the fuck they don't, because they don't even know that part of the fucking story. Even though I've said it, but I bet money that nobody ever repeats that part. Nobody ever repeats that motherfucking part. She be fighting for that man. No, there's a whole family behind this man that are really upset and that were really upset by the whole smear campaign that was going on against him. But nobody cared about that shit. Right. They and that's just the facts. Like, stop running around here fucking lying. And a lot of people, they don't even have, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I got that a lot of motherfuckers don't got, yo. I got motherfucking heart. I will say what the fuck I want to say on this bitch, just like everybody else do. Everybody else is able to state their opinions about whatever that don't have nothing to do with them. Want to state about their about other platforms, other people, other organizations, shit like that. And don't nobody got a motherfucking problem with it. As soon as I open my mouth and say any of my motherfucking opinions, it's a whole big motherfucking to do. Like, cut the shit, yo. Cut the shit. Because I ain't doing nothing different than what any other motherfucking body is doing on YouTube. Like, fucking stop, okay? There's other YouTubers who out here who have children. Y'all don't never ask where the fuck they kids at. Y'all don't never ask why the fuck they don't spend time with their kids. Y'all don't never ask what the fuck going on with their kids. And I'm gonna tell you what, my children are the most visible fucking children in the sector. Okay, y'all see my kids more than y'all see anybody fucking kids, but y'all will still come at me with that same stupid shit. And I'm tired of people not critically thinking. Like, at some point in time, you gotta critically motherfucking think. Like, cut it out. Y'all gonna stop trying to give me all of this smoke and grief and bullshit that I don't see y'all give to nobody else. Y'all don't give nobody else all these motherfucking problems. Stop it. Stop it, because it's fake, it's phony, it's fraudulent. It's hypocrisy and it's contradictory behavior. Like, cut the shit. I be analyzing people behaviors. I be analyzing what people do. And I'm like, bro, y'all don't be giving a flying fuck about what the fuck these people doing. Half these motherfuckers done scammed the community 7 damn times. And y'all ain't saying shit about that. But then nobody, well, I ain't gonna say nobody, because there were a few when Pops and them actually went to Palenque, realized that we didn't scam no motherfucking body. But you still ain't, but while people was worrying about us and whether or not we was scamming, still ain't said shit to the motherfuckers that actually scammed. Didn't say nothing. Why the fuck y'all ain't clocking their money and asking them what the fuck they did with that goddamn money? Pops collected somewhere around $500. Y'all not asking shit to motherfuckers that have collected 10 goddamn grand. Motherfuckers done collected 10 motherfucking K and shit, and y'all ain't said nothing. Stop speaking to me about capitalizing off of any damn thing. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm the only one that actually showed what the fuck I make off of YouTube. I'm the only one who showed that shit. Anything that anybody has ever asked me to fucking show, I done showed. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm the most transparent person out here. But when you ask another YouTuber or platform a motherfucking question, they deflect, shut, jive, twist, do a backhand spring, and a whole hullabaloo before answering your motherfucking question. You know, cut it out. I just don't like, y'all know I'm a Libra. I don't fucking like unfair treatment. And when I realize that some shit is really fucking unfair, I don't like that. Like, that really, really bugs me. Like, stop. Have some honor and integrity amongst your damn selves. Because you ain't, I don't be seeing that from people that are outside of the hardcore people that rock with me like that. Like, these other people, like, nah, y'all, y'all don't be telling the truth. Y'all do not be telling the truth. Yep. Y'all don't be telling the truth. Like, no. It was crazy because Tina and Pops, they felt bad. They was like, you need us to speak, right? When shit was really going down, like the first time, do you need us to speak? Because you always go hard